Oh, I guess we're just rolling now. This is it. The episode. We're in the episode.
Oh no.
Everyone has that moment of oh shit. But you're only the second person, third person, fourth person. You're the fourth person I've had on camera. Second person I've had in this set, and this is a milestone because I personally rate the last episode we recorded as like one of the top 4.
Oh crap.
And not to set like expectations too high, but like.
So that mean
deliver.
You have me as a regular?
Yeah, regular's weekly, man.
Oh crap.
Yeah, bro, I can't even get a text from you in like 2 hours.
Well, yeah, true. I was normally asleep at the time.
Yeah.
Because I like to sleep.
Yeah, you like to sleep until fucking 1 p.m. apparently.
Oh, my best record would have to be a full day.
A full day of sleep.
Yeah.
Does that include the night as well? Like a full 24-hour cycle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like I went to bed at 6 a.m. Woke up the next day at like probably about 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sister thought I was dead.
We could have left it there. You didn't have to throw in that detail.
No, I'm serious. She tried to like wake me. She like
Yeah.
jumped on top of me and just like fucking banged my
Just
head
shake you,
against the thing. It was
You're
just
like,
like,
when you're like,
"Could not
fuck
wake me."
off, I'm trying to sleep. It's like, you better sleep for 23 hours.
No, I just wouldn't wake up.
No?
She threw water on my face and
Yeah.
everything.
Okay, I would assume you were dead too then.
Yeah. But I was breathing apparently.
Yeah. Well, that's a okay. Not many people know this actually, but breathing is a very telltale sign of not being dead.
True. Just hold the glass over the mouth and done.
Yeah.
If it fades, all good.
Oh, that's the way to do it. Or you like you block their nose for a little bit.
That's just mean. That's just mean.
Yeah, but it's effective.
It is effective.
It works.
But mean.
Yeah. So, what have you been up to these days?
Oh, I wish I could say much.
That's
just tragic.
I know. Well, look.
Not much. So that's about it. But I guess just kicking back, partying a bit.
Partying, good.
Yeah.
You got any legal partying stories?
I have a few.
We'll start with legal, and then we'll like slowly branch out, and we'll branch out into the satire and parody category, where these things didn't happen, and it's all made up. We're on camera. We can't do allegedly.
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 No hand gestures.
Go. So yeah, what have you? Hit me with what you've been up to.
Just been partying a bit. Been going and playing pool a lot. I like pool.
Mm-hmm.
My mates suck at pool.
Yeah, that's how you know you're good. Yeah, because you beat them.
That's the thing. I suck too.
Yeah, you just suck the least.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the way to win. Do you bet with your friends?
No.
As the winner, like as your financial advisor, if you're winning, bet with your friends. That's how you do it.
That's actually probably a good idea. If I were to bet with anyone, I'd bet with Zach.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Zach's good.
We actually would put on the scoreboard how many times each of us had won, like for each game.
Oh, like there's just a permanent, long-standing scoreboard, or is this just a friendly thing?
Oh, it's just till the day we die.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So, Luch and I play pool with Zach every time that, I guess when we're near your pool table, or if we're at the local pub that has the pool tables.
Yeah, something like that.
Like, if we're gonna start a betting thing, like I don't want to like jump in on your thing, but I'm terrible at pool. I am horrendous, and I'd love to bet against you.
Well, here's the thing: like, if I were to do a competition, I know I'd fucking lose.
What? Just because you got the pressure of like being?
No, because I know they're better than me. Like, if they're
look.
Competition.
What's your win rate against Zach like?
Probably. Oh wow, we lost count. I know on 8 ball.
Are you winning?
Yeah, I'm winning.
Overall by a lot?
You know the 8 ball game app?
Luch and I play it, like we played it last night.
Yeah, on that I'm probably just over about 200, maybe 100 behind him.
100 behind?
Above him.
Above, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
In real life though, yeah, way more. Probably the same actually.
I think if we start some sort of friendly competition, when Zach eventually comes on the show,
yeah,
we can bring it up. We can talk shit.
Oh yeah, he'll probably admit it though.
Yeah. Good. All right. Well, I've got to make a mental note now to.
Well, here's the thing. Whenever me and him are grouped up in a duo game, then he'll like ask me which ball should I hit, and I'm like, pick that one so I can get it in. Just
well, no, that's
bang
good.
it a little.
Because if you're working one step ahead, then you're like, it's the setup thing. I don't know. I know fuck all about pool. Like I'm not
good
great.
with flukes.
Yeah? Oh, good. So I do like miracle shot. Like, let's go full power this way.
Yeah.
Just go.
It's actually weirdly effective. Like sometimes the shot that you're not expecting, like to actually get in, just randomly.
When I play on 8-ball pool, I play off those like those bullshit shots as no, it was a trick shot. It was on purpose, and just like fucking smash on the board, get 3 of them in, no worries.
Yeah, but 8-ball pool is way more easier.
Oh yeah.
All you gotta do is just tilt the phone to the side and just look.
No, bro. I use a see-through ruler.
Oh my god.
You can't stop me.
There is a see-through rule. It's like right on it.
Yeah. It's like, have you seen the there's like programming for bots, and it'll draw a complete line for the pockets and everything you're gonna hit, and it's all color coded, and you can perfectly.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. It completely takes you out of it. But if you're playing against someone else like that, then it's game. Then it's game on.
Yeah.
You've all got the same tools. It's a fair fight.
Alright, well, you use that against me, and I'll use nothing.
Yeah. We'll see how I might still lose.
Which one works better.
Yeah. Nah. Well, speaking of things that Joe Rogan does, because I want to segue into something. Because Joe Rogan's a massive fool. Like that's what he would do in the early days to like make a bit of cash. Like icebreaker, or like topic changer. Quick, clean segue. So
change the fucking direction.
Yeah,
already.
change the direction. But it's natural, even though we've just addressed that it's not natural. So Joe Rogan and his buddies, right? Do you follow much of what he does, or
Not much.
Okay, good. So this is all fresh information. This is perfect.
Yeah.
So Joe Rogan and his buddies do this thing called Sober October. So for the month of October, no drinking, and they put in no drugs. That includes like weed, any sort of psychedelics.
Sounds miserable.
It does sound miserable, but they make it fun by having some sort of competition between the 4 of them. So, have you ever heard of Ari Shaffir? No? Just the comedian. So I'm going to list off some comedians who are participating in this.
Okay.
And you tell me if you know them. Right? So there's Ari Shaffir. Okay. Tom Segura. Bert Kreischer. Okay. Good start. Good start. Okay. So these 4 guys, right?
Yeah.
They'll do a fitness competition, and they'll get incredibly competitive. So like they dedicate to not doing any, like to just staying sober during October, as the name suggests. And they did a fitness challenge in 2019, and it got so competitive that their wives had to step in and go, "Hey, boys, settle down."
Oh, no.
Like that's it. Like it was getting too far.
Like buddy games or something.
Yeah. Like they'd like Joe did, I think it was 5 hours of cardio, and he sweat so much that he set off the smoke alarms.
Just steam.
Yeah. Like he was going hard.
Oh no.
And like these guys, they're fit. Like especially Rogan, who's like he's got that UFC background.
Yeah.
But the point that I'm making is that I've been kind of doing the opposite. I've just been just straight up smoking up like every day for the past 3 weeks. Yeah. Now, it's with a purpose.
So you've already failed.
No. This is the opposite. I'm actually succeeding.
Oh, okay.
So I took a break last week to drink over the weekend with some friends.
My God.
But it's with a purpose. It's not just, see what you can do. So I don't know if you know. You can't enter... I'm just talking out of my ass here. Like, I didn't do any of the research.
Yeah.
But do you know when you sleep, when you hit deep sleep? I think like it's like REM cycle fucking 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
When you hit that deep sleep, that is when you get intense dreams. Like almost... I think maybe REM 4 is like being able to lucid dream. So one of the withdrawals of marijuana is like one of the symptoms is really intense dreams.
Yeah.
So I'm normally not a massive smoker.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, if I temporarily become one, can I induce these dreams? So I ran out of supplies yesterday. We'll see how it goes.
No, I get you on that though. Like, whenever that is a good point. My sister can do that. She can either like, she'll tell me like these dreams she would have, and she'll like, if she doesn't like it, she'll be able to like turn it into whatever she wants.
Yeah.
Like, she has that much control over it. It's fucked.
See, to me, because I normally just don't dream. Maybe I just don't sleep, get into a deep enough sleep.
Oh, my dreams are a bit like random.
Yeah.
Yeah, very random.
You want to share one?
Alright. There was one during like a zombie apocalypse once, but like it kind of like.
What sort of apocalypse? Is it like the George Romero zombies, or like the Evil Dead zombies, or like?
More like Z Nation.
Z Nation. All right, I'm not familiar with Z Nation, so you're gonna have to describe the attributes. Do they run?
No, these ones don't. Actually.
Don't run.
They're
Okay, good start.
Yeah.
So the lazy fuckers who just walk.
Yeah, this is more of like a comedy spoof sort of show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, basically like the dream I had, it was like the zombies weren't really like, some of them weren't really zombies. Some of them like, yeah, you have to shoot in the head because they'll bite you and shit. But like some of them you could talk to. And then like I was like walking through this warehouse and like zombie fucking shopkeepers and stuff, and I'm like, the fuck?
It's like, bro, you just have leprosy.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're not a zombie, man. You just have a really intense skin condition.
Yeah, literally. I was so confused, and I was like, alright. I was actually and I was like, I knew it was a dream, and I woke up, and I was like, oh shit.
Like, fuck.
I wanted to at least kill a few.
It could have at least been exciting. You know, like 90% of people think they can survive a zombie apocalypse, and they're just more than likely going to die in the first week.
Probably.
So, which camp do you fit in? Are you the survivor, or like, are you honest with yourself?
Guess we'll have to find out.
Yeah.
Bring on the virus, man. Let's see what happens.
Everyone likes to think that they're above it, like they'll survive.
That's
yeah,
a fact.
But come on.
Well, I remember when we were kids, we made a list out of this stuff.
Yeah, like 13. Did like there was a Word document, and we were like, all right, this
We were
is
literally
supplies.
planning this.
These are the shops we go to, and then we're like this tall.
So when you mean people who think we're the shit, you mean we thought we're the
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah. Look, you broke the illusion of like talking about other people. It's like, no,
we ain't.
This is us. This is ourselves. This is how it is.
Admitted it.
Well, look, we were kids. Yeah, like.
It was awesome being kids. We had fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oz Comic Con was the best.
Yeah.
Remember that zombie in the cage?
Kind of. You're gonna have to jog my memory, because the only prominent memory I've got was that female Mandalorian, and your dad was like, "Hey, look, that's Booby Fett."
I remember Booby Fett. Yeah.
You were laughing, and I'm sitting there at 14 going, "I never heard an adult say that. Like, am I allowed to laugh?"
Yeah, that's my dad, everybody. Oh man,
he's like, "Go, get in for a photo." And we're sitting there like.
Yeah, I think Dad just wanted it for him.
Yeah.
He just wanted to like show everyone this is Booby Fett, so he can use that joke again.
Yeah, that was good.
That was funny.
Yeah. But I did actually have more of a point. Like, I know you were talking about zombies and apocalypse, but I'm gonna just rewind time back to smoking weed, essentially. So it started off with a different purpose. So when I smoke up, I'm better at video games. So much better, as you are well aware. But I've never established this law on the podcast. So,
oh my god, that was crazy.
So one New Year's Eve, we're playing Injustice 2, which is a fighting game, DC superheroes, and I'm talking shit, saying how good I am. And Gracie here goes, "Oh yeah, go on, prove it. Put your money where your mouth is." I was like, "No, dude, like I don't have money to bet, but I'll happily kick your ass."
Yeah, I regretted that.
So I did. Right, we're drinking, and I go, "All right, watch this. We'll play again, but I'm not even going to look at the screen." And you know what? That
was fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I'm going by audio.
And I was like looking at you playing the game, like,
nah,
and I'm legit.
I'm sitting like this, right? Just like facing the other way, like playing, like go on, boys, let's fucking go.
I gave up. I was nah.
It was a stunt at that point.
I could not play for the rest of the night. I was like, nah, give the controller to someone
Now,
else.
if that was me normally, how good do you think I am after a couple of hits? Unbeatable. I'm just gonna stop you there. You don't even have to think about that.
Because even I'm better at video games when I'm cooked.
Yeah. So recently, the game that I'm better at is Tetris.
Oh my god.
So I think faster. Like one of the, I don't know how, like I can't break it down scientifically, but your body slows down, but your brain speeds up.
Yeah.
So, but that doesn't happen to my hands. So I can still play it properly, and I still know where to put it, but I know it faster. So I'm just
fingers are more steady.
Naturally, it's so much better at the game. So
it's the same with typing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like as soon as
you get surprised, because like when I'm cooked, like when I'm like actually sober, I'm like, oh shit, it takes time for me to write.
Yeah.
But then like I actually like I'm cooked and I'm like not even thinking about it. I'm just like, and I'm like next
fucking
thing
nailing the sound effect.
But yeah, like next thing I know, I'm just like,
you're just like, wow, my brain did that. I wasn't even thinking.
I was like, oh, I must be faster than I think.
Yeah. Now, playing Tetris had a purpose because there was a tournament coming up, free entry, and if you win, it's like $700.
There's tournaments for Tetris.
Yeah, there is, dude. There's an esports sort of pub in the CBD called Fortress, and they regularly host all sorts of events, and it's, like I said, free entry and big prize money.
I'm betting on you.
Okay. You should have let me finish the story.
I'm sorry, but I just know where my money's going.
So I'm training every single day. That's how it starts. So get home from work, smoke up a bit, allegedly, and just play Tetris every day.
Oh my god.
That's how it started on a Sunday. The tournament is on a Saturday. So before I go, smoke up before, get there, and I'm still feeling it. And when the tournament starts, like, this is good, perfect. Smash the first round, no problem, easy, no worries. Get by on the second round because it's starting to wear off, and I'm like, oh no, now it's become a challenge because my enhancement is starting to like wear off noticeably. Third round, didn't stand a chance, dude. I got killed by the Koreans. They were like I became like, do you know how esports is a Eastern dominated, I guess, sport. It's not esports. It's not a sport. It's not a fucking sport. It's bullshit that they're calling it that. It's a competition. E-game, or I don't know. It's not a sport.
If you like putting like jogging into like a whole mixture of these games, like you have to run to the next game, you could call it a sport.
Yeah, but like sport is physical activity.
True.
Not computer games. But the point is that Koreans are the best at esports, and there were no white people left. There were no brown people. Well, there was a couple of brown people left. It was just Asians. Everyone from the eastern side of the world was left in the tournament. I was the minority now. That's it. That's it. That's what it was like. That's the reality of it. I lost horrendously. That's how it was. All right.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah. I know how it feels.
Oh man.
No, I don't. I really don't. Like, there's no comparing to to racism or discrimination, but I was knocked out of that fucking tournament, and it wasn't even close. I got demolished. There was no amount of cones could help. Yeah. So I just went to, there was a comedy show just like down the road, so I went there and just like hung out, like watched the show, hung out with some comics afterwards, and then just chat shit for a few hours, and then just went home late at night. So there's no climactic ending, just kind of just got knocked out.
Just had to all right, let's recover from that.
Let's
and just go home. Because I'm fucking done for the night.
And then Sunday, wake up, smoke up, load up Tetris.
Let's keep going.
Let's just say fuck it. Let's just keep going. So
Well, at least you didn't take it too personal and give up on it.
nah. It's not like I just blamed a whole race for my loss either. Nah, dude. It wasn't all their fault. But it's funnier to label. Look, okay, it's not racist. Racist is hate, right?
Yeah.
So to label a whole race with a specific problem or like a solution is funnier. So to say that I got killed by the Koreans, funnier than just saying like, oh, some guy saying I just got eliminated. Right?
Rogan and James Franco made a movie
Oh.
about it. Like, I think you could. I don't think you could do as worse as them.
No, dude, that movie is a fucking good movie.
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I remember watching that with some mates and just dying laughing. I'm curious to see if it holds up from when I first watched it.
The movie's called The Interview, by the way.
Yes, good. We should have actually clarified that.
Yeah.
Yeah. To sum up the movie, these guys they run a successful talk show exactly like this, super successful, and
Just a bit more cooked.
yeah. And the CIA is like, hey, we want you, like Kim Jong-un likes your show, and we want you to interview him, and when you do, we want you to assassinate him, and that's the plot of the movie, and it's good. It's excellent use of Katy Perry.
Oh.
Don't say why. But excellent use of
It
that
was
singer.
perfect. You have to watch to understand.
Yeah, homework for this episode: watch The Interview. Yeah, just The Interview with Seth Rogen and James Franco. But yeah, I just kept up the habit of smoking every day, and then
Welcome to the dark side.
just keep going. Nah, it's not. I'd argue alcohol is more dangerous.
Alcohol is definitely more dangerous.
100%.
Fact.
It's amazing how alcohol is so widely accepted, but like possession or like under any driving under any sort of influence against the law, that's fine. But for people going to jail for possession for 20 years and but then there's people who drink drive, kill a family, and then they're a year of manslaughter. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's completely unbalanced, and I think it's because of alcohol being in culture for such hundreds of years, and especially Aussies. Yeah, what Aussie do you know that doesn't like to get on the piss at our age? There's people who are straight edge, of course, but ignore them because they're not real people.
Not me. I drink vodka every weekend.
Yeah, there you go. See, I know people who drink, and sometimes they drink too much, but it's part of being Australian. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. We just know how to do it right.
Yeah.
And happy.
Yeah, it's actually one of the requirements of being a citizen. If you're,
It's literally memes with countries going drink, spew,
Yeah.
and it's just Australia. Drink, drink.
dude, Americans are baffled when Australians get into double digits of drinks and can still walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're just to us, it's a Saturday. No, fuck it. To us, it's a Tuesday.
no,
It's a Tuesday.
Oh, that's
Day
true.
drinking.
My mate Riff Raff, he was from America, Texas, no less. So he had that full accent and everything. So I thought he would actually be a better drinker. But then we went out one night and then got 3 shots, one for him, and I got a Jack and Coke as well for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave him one of the shots, had 2 shots for myself, just went, had the Jack and Coke. Another! And then Riff's just looking at me, and was like, he hadn't even drinking it yet. And then he did, and he's just like, oh,
Not gonna lie, if I was in your mate's position, I would also be like, "What the fuck?" Because that's more than I do. Because I drink Jack and Coke, yeah, but not like that.
oh no, Jack and Coke's what makes it more sweeter.
Yeah, I know, it's good, but what were the shots again? What were they? Vodka, yeah,
Straight vodka.
Yeah, I'm not in on vodka. Not super
Just don't let it touch the tongue and let it go down the throat. All good.
Yeah, all right, I'll give it a shot.
Don't hold it in your mouth. That's just bad.
Nah, that's stupid.
You just gotta let it go down.
Yeah, I think I've accidentally done that with tequila, and then it's just
That's nasty.
yeah. Nah.
Oh, actually, not a bad mixture. Tequila and Coke.
Tequila and Coke. Yeah.
Tequila and Coke.
I'll give it a shot. Dude, rum and Coke, that's just mix cola with any of the drinks. You're set. Yeah.
Well, then nothing can beat Jack and Coke.
Nah, that's still my favorite. Even after in we have a visual medium now.
Scratch my nose.
Yeah. Dude, in the earlier episodes, my mate Moss was pretending to do coke, but with like having no experience, nothing. And he's just like sniffing. He's going, what's that? He's like, I'm just doing heroin. And I'm like, yeah, all right, mate. Yeah, sure. And it's like all audio jokes, but he gets none of it correct. Everything is just wrong.
It's more like that.
How are you supposed to like audio that? Just like. But then he just doesn't follow through with it. It was just a joke for 3 seconds, and then it's like it never happened. I was like, do it right, man. At least commit. Yeah, don't do it again. I need to get out of this. We need to move on, because this is getting worse and worse.
See, for America, it would be okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll get back to you on the dreaming if I can control lucid dreaming after withdrawals, then I'll let you know. It's like, bro, I did it. It worked.
I'm not sure about lucid dreamings, but I've had a lot of dreams where I've convinced it wasn't a dream.
See, I don't remember my dreams when they happen more than a day after, so I have to write them down if something happens. Otherwise, I just forget.
I still remember some dreams from when I was like 10 years old.
How? Please tell me how. I need to know.
I don't know. I always whenever I have a dream, it's either going to be weird, frightening, or really fucking cool, and I just remember it.
So it's just like on the extremes, no matter where, like positive or negative, it just has to be significant.
Yeah, I just think it's all about the imagination, really.
Yeah. Dude, one time, right, after working for 12 hours, I went to bed early, dreamed I worked for another 12 hours, and then I woke up and I had to go to work for another 12 hours.
That would be miserable.
It was fucking awful.
Oh, no.
Because to the subconscious brain, I'd been doing the same job for 36 hours by the end of the second day, and it was garbage.
Oh, that would have felt tiring.
Yeah.
That would have been like timeless.
It was a nightmare, but I was awake.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was shit.
Fuck that. I would not like to dream if I was working and have work the next day at the same time.
Nah, bro, it was it wasn't even fun work. It was the same boring, monotonous shit. Yeah. It's like, what can you do? But, yeah. We touched on driving before. I was trying to segue into it before, but have we discussed before? You're a child. You can't drive.
What do you mean I can't drive?
You have your L's.
I can get my P's now, actually.
Oh,
I can drive.
Have you?
Yes, plenty of times.
No, have you got your P's?
Not yet.
You're a child.
Fuck you.
Happy 16th birthday, you child. Look at me, Mom. I just got my L's and now I can get my P's. As soon as I turn the right age, as soon as I fulfill the requirements. No, sorry. Happy 17th birthday, because you're not quite there yet, because all normal functioning people, when they turn 18, they get their license. How many years has it been? You don't have to answer, but just think about it and then stew on the answer.
Well, I'm 23 now, so I'll let you do the math.
Yeah, because you can't.
Nah, I just can't be fucked.
Can't be fucked, yeah. Can't drive either.
Why do it? Someone can do it for me.
It's like 5 years overtime and you're still... I can take you for your lessons.
Oh, yeah, no, you could now. Actually, no, that's one thing I actually do have to do this week is go online and do the fucking...
Do the course.
Yeah,
the test.
Yeah, the test. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Then... Any questions? Yeah, well, I'll answer anything, having been an experienced driver.
I already get enough from my dad.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you do. Do anyone, even people just 1 year behind would get so much shit from their parents.
Well, do you want to know something worse?
Yeah.
My sister's 26 now, still hasn't got, her license.
I know someone who's 28 who doesn't have a license.
My sister got a license when she was 30. My oldest sister.
So, in terms of family record, you're doing pretty well.
Better than them.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah. Well done. But in the perspective of literally everyone else. Step up your game, man. I will take you out, because you don't have to do hours at this age, do you?
No, actually, no, I don't. No,
No.
that's one thing they told me when I got my hours is because of my age, I don't have to put in it.
And I think that's why a lot of
hours.
people in your position decide to go, oh, I don't have to do my hours. I'm just going to wait till this time period.
To be honest, I think I got a pretty good end of the straw because like the fact I don't have to log in any hours, less effort doing.
Oh,
that.
it's super tedious now. Like back in our day, we'd have to write it in with a book. Now they use an app.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But like like when you're 16, you get your hours, and like to have to wait like what, maybe 2-3 more years till you get your pays properly.
So it's you can get your L's at 16, P's at 18.
Yeah, that's it. Well, when I got my hours, now I can get my pays in 6 months. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, it's something.
Less effort, shorter time. And no, it's a bit delayed.
You just can't go anywhere without relying on other people.
Or an Uber.
That's relying on other people.
True.
Yeah.
Public transport will do.
Yeah. Now, I bring this up for a good reason, and you're the perfect guest to bring this up to. They're actually introducing a new plate. It's not government legislated. It's not part of the government rule set yet.
A new plate.
Yeah. So, do you want to guess what letter they use for this new plate?
I don't want to know.
Just guess. Pick a swear word and go with it. Not a swear word, not a slur, but like in that realm. Just pick the word, choose the letter.
Fuck.
No, it's not. It's not a fuck plate, man. Come on, an F plate driver. What does that mean?
Oh wait, no, the R plate.
The
R plate.
The R plate. That's right.
For
Yeah.
People who are
Retarded.
Anxious.
No, anxious. Yeah.
No.
Everyone thinks it. As soon as they announce, like, oh, look at this R plate, and I'm like, yeah, for the retards.
Well, honestly, it's like, I think it's a bad idea.
Even as an L plate. Okay,
I mean, at
why?
least, like-
Tell me your opinions, because I'm interested.
Well, like, honestly, like, if you're too anxious to drive on the road, like too nervous or whatever, just don't drive.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Even as a... See, that's what everyone says.
Yeah.
So
It's
I
been
think
like that for
even
ages.
as a learner driver, technically,
Yeah.
that opinion coming from you is more valuable than if I was to say that.
Well, I think about it this way, like, if you're coming up to someone, like, yeah, if they're labelled, fine. At least you know that person's an anxious driver, but you don't actually want to be driving near that person at all.
No, because they're... it's like how if... You know how you get a speeding fine if you go too fast? You don't get a speeding fine if you go too slow.
True.
So some people could argue that is more dangerous if you're not driving. If you're on the freeway and you're doing 60, that's worse. But if you're on a freeway and you do 104, fine. Yeah? Tell me how that makes sense.
Well, like, on the freeway, I'll just, like, go with the flow of the traffic. Like...
It's like, oh, fuck it, the traffic's going 130, I'm going to go 130.
Like, I want to, like, I've been on the freeway a few times now, and honestly, it took me, like, the first time on the freeway, it was like, oh, shit. But then I kept doing it, and I was like, it's really not that bad.
Once you match the speed, and it's just like regular driving, it's like, it's
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I actually prefer driving on the freeway than
As does everyone else who sits in traffic who have a day job and have to go 9 to 5. Everyone who does that loves to do that. Otherwise, why else would they sit in traffic for 2 hours? Yeah, I can't think of any other reason.
But like, this is what I mean. Like, on the freeway, like, I find it a lot more easier than like regular streets having to like.
There's
watch
less
everything.
to think about.
Exactly.
And it's all the same shit, like speed cameras, speed,
Yeah.
traffic, and it's just everyone's going the same direction. People entering, people exiting. No pedestrians.
Like, don't get me wrong, you got to focus like on the freeway the same as you do on regular streets, but it's like it's a lot more easier.
Yeah.
Unless you have a dickhead who thinks they're an F1 driver.
Oh yeah. We've all. I think. Yeah, no, that's not me. Hey, fuck you! Don't look at me like that. I have never once done anything to.
You really want to recall back to the roundabout?
That's not on the freeway.
No, but it's on regular streets.
I had to go. It would have been safer.
You were already there. You should have.
I was. Yeah. Well, you know. If you had your license, I wouldn't have had to drive you here. So you wouldn't have been in
safe.
danger. It's fine. Don't pretend to call me out on something that make it seem worse than it is.
You called me a child for having my house.
Okay, that's fair. But you are a child. You're older than me, but you're a child.
True.
So, right, I do agree with your opinion on if you're an anxious driver. Yes, the R plate is good to like signify, but also you shouldn't be driving.
Yeah.
Like, you just end up being an obstacle. Yeah, so it's a terrible idea, but it's not by any means enforced by law. Like, if you can't... That's another problem. You can decide yourself, oh, I'm anxious, I want to get an R plate.
If I knew I was anxious, I just wouldn't drive in that situation.
Yeah, but it's like... But if you're not anxious enough to get behind the wheel, then...
Well, that's the thing. I don't feel like that anymore.
Nah.
Like, the moment... Like, after a few more lessons, it just takes experience.
Yeah.
Like,
but then it becomes automatic. That's how people get good at manual. You watch them, like, do the pedal and the fucking gear.
Well, I drive automatic, so...
Yeah. Yeah, dude, automatic's lazy shit. It's great. Yeah. People go, oh, no.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, you don't drive manual? It's like...
Yeah.
All right. I can eat while driving. Fuck you. Yeah. Like,
that's also less to think about. Like, what the fuck? I prefer it, but like, it would be good. It's good to learn. Like,
I understand the benefits if you're a race, if you're like a race car driver and you want to like change gears for doing corners and certain stretches of road.
You're like an enthusiast.
Yeah, but not if you're just driving. It's like, it's pretentious as fuck, and I don't like people who go, oh, you drive manual? Shut up.
Well, it's a good thing to learn, especially if you're riding bikes, because all bikes are manual. Like, gears for them.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I mean the gear system, like even you're talking about motorbikes, but even push bikes have the gear system too.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, it's like
little flicks.
Yeah, and it's much easier than
on the bike. I think it's on the pedal.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I've never rode a motorcycle before, so
I grew up with them.
Yeah.
I've got 6 in my garage right now.
6?
Literally. We've got the race bike, my mum's bike, my dad's bike, my bike, my dad's old bike, and the spare parts bike.
Now that you mention it, you kind of look like a bikie.
Thanks.
Like,
that is a compliment.
You just... No. It was. Like, you just need the vest with some logos.
If I had my jacket with me, it would be a bit more convincing.
Yeah. And I believe it.
It's ripped though.
Better.
Favorite fucking jacket. It was so crashed.
Nah. It's always shit when your favorite piece of clothing is just like out of commission.
Well, yeah, I had this jacket for like ages, and I don't know, it just fit me right, and I was like, oh, I love it so much. Kept me warm in bad places, and like, yeah.
Not even. That sounds like not even just physically. Like it's like an emotional support blanket.
It was an emotional support blanket.
Like a child.
Exactly.
That's my blanket.
How many toys you got there?
Toys? Or, you know, like... Yeah, okay. Hey, but I'll have you know that when I was moving studio, there was an open house inspection, and I distracted people from looking at the house by, like, all the Marvel toys that are around. Like, I'll show you a photo later. Like, they weren't even inspect. People forgot to inspect the house because they were fucking around with my shit. And they were, like, taking photos, and they just forgot. And they had 15 minutes. It was gone.
Oh, they would have been happy.
No, well, like, I was, like, talking with them and socializing, because, like, I found out that they increased the rent by a lot after I decided that I was going to move out.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, fuck these guys. And... now, I guess it's public, but no one's gonna know. But yeah, people were just like looking at all the nerd shit that I had gathered up over the past past 10 years, and yeah, they just forgot. They forgot to inspect the house at the house inspection. What do you want from me? Like, so yeah, I played my part there. Yeah. Oh well, what are you gonna do?
Hustle.
Oh no, I gained nothing from this. They just lost. So, no, it's all good. Sucks to be them though. Alright, I'm going to bring up our next topic without naturally segueing it, because I forgot what I wrote. You got any experience with fireworks?
Oh man.
Because I can show you this clip of what I've got here, and then you can tell me some stories.
I mean, I've got a few experiences with fireworks, mainly on New Year's.
Okay, because I've never fucked with
I
fireworks.
remember when my sister's boyfriend almost killed everyone on the top of the pirate ship.
Everyone?
Everyone. Put it this way, he had the firework, right? And then...
And the whole thing, the pirate ship in question is made of wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like a few bangs in this thing, by the way. And next thing you know, like the box kind of dropped.
Yeah.
And then the firework went straight up to the top. And then...
Yeah. Any burns or any...
No, surprisingly enough, no.
Cool. And then everyone just got the fuck out because danger.
Yeah, a few people looked at him like, what the fuck?
Yeah, of course, man. Like the dude lit fireworks.
Yeah.
You know, all right. I'll put this in the video. But there's a dude in China, right? His either house or apartment. His house was being demolished by an excavator, and the dude was like, "No, I'm not having this." So he literally decides to fight it. So he's firing fireworks at the excavator, and guess what? He wins. He stopped the demolition of his house by firing fireworks at the demolition crew.
Score, man.
Yeah.
That's respect.
Dude, that's a win for, like... Oh, he was probably executed by the Chinese government the next day for
Probably.
disobeying. But, like...
Jesus.
Yeah, dude. Like, I saw this, and I saved it, and it's been in my notes for months.
Respect.
Yeah, dude. But
Sounds like the type of something.
I'm just
I'll do.
amazed that he fucking won.
Wow.
Armor-piercing fireworks,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's probably like scoring it inside the freaking thing, and
Yeah.
it's like guys like freaking out, like getting all smoky inside.
Yeah, and shit, yeah. And now there's people, the guy won. He fucking...
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, no, I've never fucked with fireworks. I'm interested.
I fucked with firecrackers a few times. Me and my mates. Not saying their names because
Safety,
Yeah.
good. Cover your bases legally.
One of them had firecrackers, and then we like threw them down a slide. It sounded like a gunshot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Does that technically count as domestic terrorism?
If probably, maybe accidentally. Yeah.
Depends who's around.
Yeah, whoever takes it that way,
Yeah.
I guess.
There's like a federal officer
Oh,
just across the street. He just hears gunfire. He pulls out the gun and just fucking goes.
We threw it down the slide though, and then next thing you know, it was like actually sounded like gunshots.
Yeah.
But and we like bolted after that back to my place, and we could hear sirens come to the pirate ship. It was like, whoo, and they stopped. So we knew that they were coming up there, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Danger. But
there's like cameras there too.
is that
lucky?
yeah. Well, that must be new then, because like the amount of shit that happens at that particular park.
The amount of shit I've done up there, and I've still never been caught.
Don't out yourself here yet. Like just
Oh,
don't get too comfortable, because this does go out. Yeah.
I do remember when I was me and some mates were smoking some weed there, and
Allegedly.
But yeah, like, and then like someone pulls up. My one mate, he decides to bolt it. Fucking idiot. But so actually, no, what he did was actually really smart. Worked for my benefit. So he, the mix bowl was there and the bong was there, and like the cops were like, oh no, look what's happening here.
Oh, so you just
And it's
get
like,
caught
who
red-handed.
has it? And I'm like, the guy that just ran.
Yeah. That's
He's
why he
like,
ran.
well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was the one with it. It was in my pocket. And I was like, I could go see if he's around there if you want. And he was like, if you can, please. And I'm like, sweet. Walked over there, chucked it in a little hidey hole, and then just like, I couldn't find.
I'll make a note to bleep it. No worries. watching you like shock, and the shock is on camera too. You've been caught twice.
Oh no.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh fuck.
You're welcome.
Oh fuck! I can't even find where did I put the note. Here we go. Is it 4740? Good job, dickhead.
Oh, goody good.
Dude, I watched your face drop there.
I was like, oh shit, ran him out by
Dude,
accident.
just try cover your mouth so it doesn't get out. I've already heard. It's already been recorded.
Thank God, this isn't live.
Yeah. Dude, I don't think I could even do this live. Like, it's maybe
Not
for
with me.
anniversaries, but not with you. But like on milestones, I guess as a special event, if there's people that actually would watch it live. But pre-recording it like
Dress
this.
up, see how things go, and then maybe you might get there. Like most people do the podcasts, live shows, and then they do a call and if they want to join in.
See, to bring our good friend Rogan back to the show, he used to, for a solid couple of years, he would do the episodes live as well.
Oh.
And I guess it made for good content because he was bringing on, like he did the regular, he'd bring on anyone who'd interest him, like scientists, other comedians, like professionals in their fields, and he'd just chat with them, and it would be live. So anything that they'd say just would immediately go out. So I guess there would have to be some sort of contract or form of some sort in case, like, just for legal purposes, so that no liability goes in. But
Yeah.
I'm not at Rogan's level yet.
I'm nowhere near on those levels.
No.
I'm just the random guest. Thank you very much.
Yeah. For now. Look, if
Long best friends. Though.
yeah. Oh, dude, like,
Leave me hanging.
I didn't know you were gonna fist bump. I thought you were just talking with your
For
hands.
shame, sir. For shame.
Get fucked. It's not like it's on camera.
Oh.
Nah, dude. Yeah. All right. Well, did I get to the bottom of my notes?
I have no idea.
Did conversation dry up that quick? Whoops.
Probably. How long we got?
Well, we can go for as long as you want, but by the recording, another 10, 15.
Yeah, that works.
It's all right. Good. Anything you want to chat about? Because I asked you to come up with shit, and you're like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And then what happened?
All right, cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mistakes were made.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this is perfect. What do you prefer?
Oh no.
A long, mediocre life, or a short, amazing life? So you accomplish heaps, but you like die at 30.
Life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Well, merely because I don't want to live a long, boring life. Like, say I like from the moment I was born, or like until like I can actually remember shit and gain a personality. I'm just a boring ass person, and I don't have like, you know, any connections with anyone or whatever. I just like live my life, work day in, day out, go home, sleep.
Some people prefer that.
Some people do.
Some
I
people
don't
are
want
losers.
that. Yeah, some people do that. I don't want to do that. That
No.
sucks.
No, it does suck.
See, if I were to live my entire life to like even up to the point of old age, I think I would be really freaking miserable.
Okay, what's the cutoff point? What age do you... Because I've got a number. Like, if I reach 60, that's it.
I'll give myself about 65.
65.
I mean, I don't expect myself to live that long. I really expect myself to live until I'm 40, really. With the way I'm going, hell yeah.
Nah, you do some health things. I remember you telling me last time, dumbbell, cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Balance it out.
Yeah.
If that gets you over to 40, yeah, cool. But, so, what's the age where people, like, really start to decay? Like, do you have any old people in your life where you notice? Because to me, my grandparents have always been old, right?
Yeah.
So, like, they're, I think, 73 or 74 now. And they can still function and do things. Like, they don't require, like, nursing home level care. But, I don't, like...
It's hard because, like, especially with grandparents, because, like, with most grandparents, you would remember them, like, as like old.
Yeah, because that's how you know. That's how you know
like
them.
when you're born.
Yeah.
Like, I guess for my sister Katie, like she's like over 30 years old. She would like know my grandparents like know in their 50s, so they wouldn't have looked that bad.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
Well, it's not even just about looks. It's more about experiences than anything.
well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, like with your parents, you see it in your parents.
Yes.
Yeah, obviously. Like I remember my dad with no grey hair, like full just black, and yeah, my mum. I remember. Well, every kid remembers this. Like you remember being like shorter than all your parents, and then next thing you know, you grow up and you're looking down on them. And it's like, yes, I'm the boss, but not really.
Yeah. You know, actually, my younger sister is now taller than the middle child.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's
What, the youngest?
Yeah, she's no longer like that. She's she's coming close to my height.
I'd make her about 6 foot. Because I'm pretty sure you're taller than me.
Yeah. I think I'm only just a little bit taller than you.
I know I'm 6 foot.
Maybe you're a little bit taller than me. I don't think I'm 6 foot.
I know. I've just like just as I finished high school, I was still growing a little bit. I just reached 6 foot.
Well, it depends what shoes I'm wearing.
For sure.
Yeah. Sorry, we'll check after. We don't have to check on camera, but I'm actually curious. Like we'll settle this later. But going back to the
measuring sizes.
Going back to the question of you said it, not me. Going back to the question of yeah, I did. Going back to the question at hand. So, in the short period of time, right? 30 years is the bracket that I put for the hypothetical.
Yeah.
Would 35 as well be reasonable in that short period of, like, cause like people like rock stars, right?
Yeah.
They'll die in their 30s or 40s, and they'll got people still go, oh, they died so young. That's because of how they lived their life early on.
Well, good example is Heath Ledger.
Yeah, how old was he when he
was in his 30s? I'm pretty sure. Probably not just even. I think he was probably earlier than that.
Yeah,
maybe.
Fuck.
I remember. Actually, yeah, that's a hard question. Would have to look that one up afterwards.
That's right. We can just bullshit statistics, say it with conviction.
But he was young.
Yeah,
yeah.
I know that for sure.
Yeah.
But even not Michael Jackson, but like he died earlier than he was not when he was supposed to, but like it was still a surprise. Like he was still climbing. He was like in. I don't know if he was in his prime, but like he was still at king of pop level. Yeah,
he was like still, everyone loved him, and he was still doing shit. But like,
and he still would have kept doing shit to this day.
Yeah, just didn't last long.
Nah. Yeah. Who else? Like, what other celebrities have died? Not young, but like younger.
A lot of rappers.
It's the nature of the game.
Tupac, Biggie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like that's you could blame their crowd, like not their audience, but like
Eazy-E.
Yeah, like people they associated with the nature of their activities.
Although have you watched Straight Outta Compton?
I did
That's
actually.
Such a good movie.
I did enjoy that. Luch actually, I watched it with him. And
how crazy! Like Ice Cube actually, like him and his son look a little alike. It's scary how.
Well, I mean that's genetics.
Well, yeah, but he played the role so freaking well.
I'll show you. Yeah, because he knows he knows his dad.
Well, yeah, obviously. I'll
show you a photo of a comparison of me at 20 and my dad at 20, and you'll be like, but it's on my phone, which is over there. So
I don't know. I've had people say I look like my dad. I do not think so. Not a lot of people think so. I think
would they be targeting specific facial features like nose and eyes, or
probably when I grow the beard, I'll look like my dad.
Yeah. Apparently,
I look a bit like my granddad.
Yeah.
When I passed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, genetics.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. It happens.
If I get fake teeth like you did, I'm going to be happy. He was always doing this like cool teeth trick, like popping them out, and then he would just pretend like it never happened. I want to do that.
That's disgusting.
Awesome. I want to pop my teeth out. That sounds fun.
What about, do you ever get that you like look like your siblings? Or is it, because like it happens when you're younger, because everyone's younger, but
I've got that I look like my oldest sister Katie a lot, but not much for my middle sister.
You know the app that changes your age, or not age, gender. like the face swap sort of things.
Yeah.
So if I gender swap a certain picture of myself, I look exactly like my sister.
No, actually, yeah, I get that. Yeah, if I did that, I would look like a mixture of my mum and my sister. Man.
When I played The Sims 3 for the first time, they have this thing where you can make the father sim, the mother sim, and then auto generate a child. Identical. Like it looked exact. Like it was perfect genetics for like what the input was for mother and father, and then just nailed it.
Yeah, Sims freaks me out sometimes.
Yeah, like
I would feel like I'm playing too much like God. Like literally.
it's alright. Everyone does it. It's fine. It Sims. If you don't play God in The Sims, you're not playing The Sims properly.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like I never got really into it. I've got friends who are really into it or have been really into it in the past, but it's not. It wasn't really for me. Like that's why I only stopped at character creation.
There was this weird there was this video of like this guy was listing out all the things that you can't do in Sims anymore, and apparently one thing that you used to be able to do was have a baby with the Grim Reaper.
Oh yeah. I'm sure like people mod that in now.
That confused the hell out of me.
Yeah, what? Romance death. Why not?
Just like imagine that little baby coming out.
Yeah. That was a good visual. And you're still nailing the sound effects.
Sorry, Mum.
It's like, I'm actually a C-section, baby.
Oh, early miscarriage, let's go.
You didn't have to take it there, man, but...
Sleep it out.
Nah, that's like, I'll keep it. The only thing I'm censoring is that name drop.
Probably.
No, I have to do it, yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. So... we got to the conclusion straight away for this debate, but the hypothetical question, would you rather live a short but extreme life or a long, boring one?
Hell yeah, I'd love to live a short, extreme life.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
Party hard, kill some drug pins, and then like go off the cliff on a motorcycle full of diamonds.
You want a climactic finish.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What
Like
a good
explosions. Oh, like
if I'm gonna have an exciting life with like I'm gonna die early, then I want to.
You want the death like in what's it? I think it's Despicable Me 2. One of the characters who died, like a legendary death, was like riding a rocket while fighting a shark into a volcano.
Yeah, something like that.
You want something cartoonish like that.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, that's the way to go. That's how you do it.
Hell yeah. If I were to like appear dead if I was young, I would hope it would be actually just faking my death.
So, yeah. Just to see who cries at the funeral.
True. Yeah, I'll just like dress up, disguise all up.
Yeah.
Cry a little, and then like look at everyone. Alright, who the fuck's here?
Yeah.
And who the fuck isn't here?
There's two endings to this. There's the morbid one where there's no one around, or there's the one where it's everyone weeping. You're like, yeah, that's it. Cry, bitches.
Yeah. I hope some people come to my funeral.
You're questioning it now, like, fuck.
There was like a period I just wanted my body to be thrown in the ocean.
Oh yeah.
I had a weird theory, like your body was like, if you're like buried on land, you stay on land, but if you're like thrown in the sea, you'll stay in the sea, sort of thing.
As if there's not enough litter in the ocean already. And you're just like, fuck it, one more body.
Just fish. We're just fish food.
Yeah. And the bones?
Crab nest.
Crab nest. Your brain's amazing sometimes.
Just, playing its claws like a little Jamaican sound on my ribs. I'll be happy with that.
I'm sure you would, man. You're happy with it now. Like,
hell yeah, it's a good thought. Just a crab playing some Jamaican music on my ribs. Just dum 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 dum.
I don't know where to go from here.
Yeah, man.
Fuck it. I have to pull the plug. That's it now.
Welcome to my brain, people.
Welcome. Yeah. Well, no. Thanks for sharing your brain and your thoughts. I know you took the time out of your very long, hard day of just sleeping.
Yeah.
I want to call you to be here.
Can't wait to get back to it.
Still half asleep, and you're just like, yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
Nah, it's all good. Well, no, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for coming.
At least I'm more stoned than I am. I'm tired, so.
Hey, should we call it sleep deprived on the podcast? All right, that's it. The podcast is over. We're done. Go home. You got better things to do.